close to me.
Did I get that Dallas?
Yeah, you got $1.
Yeah, I
You
got
got
the
$1.
Dallas. Awesome. Nice and clear, eh?
Yes, ma'am. So once you're ready,
Um,
how you doing today?
Doing pretty good. Can't complain.
Okay, that sounds pretty great. And if you don't mind me, you want to know who you are, your name?
My name, I'm
Yeah.
SJ the artist.
Wow, wow. For how long you been doing this for?
Here in Central Park
Yeah.
or art in general.
Just give us a little background story of how you got here.
Sure.
Yeah. Short
So,
and sweet.
short and
Mm,
sweet.
sweet.
Let's see. Through the pain, you always find something that soothes it, not makes it completely better, but soothes it to a point where your soul is happier and more fulfilled than
Wow.
the pain. So what I did was I took my life experiences and what I went through in life, and I used it and just put it through my art. So took that time and energy that I could have been using to express myself as for the things that was going on. Instead, I used it and I developed my skills.
Wow.
It started in grade school. I used to always draw eyes, like mostly like sixth grade eyes and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So my teacher was like, "Oh, wait, you're really good at that." And I was like, "I am," and she's like, "Yeah."
Wow.
And she was new, she was fresh to the school. Like, it's what we needed. Like, I was going to school with a lot of low income students and stuff like that, coming from a low income background also.
Is it how we're in New York or Jersey?
It's in Jersey.
Jersey.
It's in Jersey, yeah.
Wow.
So she was new to the school. Like I said, she came to the school, she saw something in me, and she took the extra time. So I used to go to her like maybe like for an hour out of the school day, help her out with the other kids and just with different projects. And then she helped me get into a performing arts school for high school. Once I went to that school, I was doing my art like 2 hours a day.
Wow.
Because, that's what the school really focused on, your talents.
Wow. Are you happy now? If you don't mind me asking.
Yeah.
So how do you
I'm
know?
happier doing, I left my teaching job, like I said, in 2019. I love the kids. That's what I originally wanted to do, was I wanted to become an art teacher. I do not like the system.
Oh, okay.
Okay? This is more free to me. This is
Okay.
more, this is what, if I can dream of anything to do, to sit and draw, even before the money, I was doing it.
So why did you quit your
Teaching
9
job,
to 5 or teaching job?
it wasn't fulfilling me. And after I realized once I went to Times Square that I can make the same amount of money I do there or more in a day, then what am I doing there?
Wow.
You know what
So
I mean?
when you switch, right? Did you make that amount of money in that particular year that you switch?
In a year,
Yeah.
I made more money.
Really?
Yeah. My
Wow.
first year, the 2019, when I left my teaching job, I made more money doing my art than I did teaching.
Wow.
Which was kind of, to me, like, it kind of made me feel like I was hesitant because I was being safe.
Yeah.
I was playing it safe the whole time.
Wow.
And I had reasons for playing
A
it
lot of
safe.
us do that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the reason they call it, I don't know, some people call it fear of unknown. Like, you don't know what's going to happen.
And that's what it felt like in the beginning, throwing myself out there, being the only brown girl on the strip,
Yeah.
just alone, being amongst a lot of Chinese. I had a lot to do. I had to deal with a lot also. Like
Wow.
people just looking at me, not thinking that I could draw because.
Wow.
You know,
Can you remember your first clients?
Yes,
Like-
and I still have a photo of him.
Can I see it?
And yes, absolutely. Oh my
How
God!
happy
I
was-
was just talking about this. It was so crazy.
How happy was you, though?
Let me say this, and I have to say this on camera, okay? When I first started doing this, before I started doing this, I used to walk up and down the streets and watch these guys, okay? No one would talk or give me any advice. I didn't even think any of them spoke English, okay?
Yeah.
But I would sit and watch them, see how they set up, see how they pack their stuff up, see how they did
You
this.
know what you did?
What?
In business, they call it visibility study.
I didn't know
Like
that was a
you,
thing, but okay.
you're trying to know your environment. Okay,
Yeah.
is it safe for me to get in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did for years,
Wow.
for almost-
Do you know that? Like,
I didn't know that. no.
Wow.
I just something that I felt like I should do
Yeah,
if I
cool.
wanted to advance. And then one day I noticed because I was picking up on the times that you can set up and the times you can and stuff like that. So I said, must be 7 o'clock. So one day I went at 6:30 and I stood out there and they were all pushing me away like, oh no, we're saving this space for somebody or we're saving this. And I came back the next day and I said, guess what? I said, today, this space you're not saving. This space is mine today. So that from that day, I guess because of the way I approached them was like, I'm here to stay. I'm not going anywhere. I'm okay with teaming up. I'm okay with partnership because that in life we have to learn how to do that also.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. But what I'm not okay with is me coming here and you guys trying to push me
you
away because you feel like you own this or whatever.
No.
Okay? We're all entitled to this space as in our Second Amendment right as artists.
Yeah.
So, and my
you
first
know what
client,
they
I was
say?
the first one, to top it off, not to cut you, I was the first one to get a portrait that day.
Wow.
I set my stuff up and I was the first person to get a customer that day.
You know what they say? You don't wait for people to give it to you.
You go snatch it.
Yeah.
And if you don't snatch it, what are they going to do to you? Huh? They're
I
not
don't
going to
know.
give it to you. No one's going to give it to you.
Wow.
You got to go out and get it.
Wow, you have a like inspiring story, man. To be honest with you. Yeah.
I think so. And there's more to the story is why it should really be a book. There's more to the story than just that.
Don't let the cat out of the bag.
I'm not going to let it all come out
Just
now.
give them just a little tip of the iceberg. Wow. What? Sure, you want to show me the picture of the first client or you don't want to show it?
Oh, shoot. Yes, I do. Oh, my goodness. Let's go back in my photo log. Yeah. I wish I would have.
That's like probably a year ago, right? Or like 2 years, thereabout.
It was in 2018 was the first year that I started in Times Square. The first time I've ever set up was 2018.
So let me see your foundation.
Sure.
Wow.
So here's 2018. This
Wow.
is July. I used to draw all the kids at the school. Every day I'm always drawing the kids'
For
faces.
free?
For free, yeah. All of them. I
Wow.
nearly did every one of them in my town. And I specifically told them, make sure you hold on to it.
Wow.
Because one day,
They're gonna come back. One or two gonna come back for
one
you.
day, it's going to be worth some money. And you'll be able to do whatever you want with it. Whether you use it to get your family out of the situation that they're in, or just to help with your schooling.
Wait, what did you say? How one day that's gonna become, I don't know.
One day it'll be
NFT?
It would be worth. Yeah, you can create an NFT with it.
Wow. Well, if they're famous, but if they're not, it's not gonna go nowhere. Actually, I don't have it right now. Somebody actually gave me something like that of Patrick Mahomes that plays football for. He told me hold on to it. The guy actually.
It's my Bob Marley painting.
Wow.
As you can see, that's one I did a while ago, 2016, guys.
Wow.
Long time ago.
Wow.
One of my favorites. That was in the gallery in the Lower East Side also.
So to finish my story, I met a guy at the gas station, right? He's like, yo, bro, please help me out with some change. I'm like, okay. I will get you a gas, because he wants some gas in his car. And it was like, oh, man, take this. It's like, I don't need it. He said, hold on to it. It's like, why do you want to give me this? He said, he's going to prison. That it's of no value to him if he goes with it to the prison. That he wants to give it to me. That he probably going to want a lot more in future. And I'm like, wow. And I was so, I don't know how to say it. I feel bad for him. Because he was just like, to go bad. And I told him, I prayed for him. It was like, just, you're a strong person. In a couple of years, you're going to be out. So back to your story, man. How did you finally, just, you took it by force and you started coming. Did you face one or two challenges? Like during that winter time, did you come out here in winter time?
A lot of challenges. Here's back in 2018. If you guys want to see, this is in the school. This one girl that I drew in the school. That's with pencil. That's before I started drawing with charcoal, which is interesting story as well. And I have a story for that also. But that's just really good photo of a young lady that I have multiple that I used to do at the school, but like I said, that was one of my favorites. I want to find this picture here. I'm almost there. This is May. Here's one of my students that I used to teach. Also, he used to come with me. He painted his aunt, and he used to have multiple sessions with me at the house, which was Isaiah.
Oh. So how do you survive wintertime? Do you come out here in wintertime too?
Well, luckily I was able to survive last winter because of a great friend of mine who came through, which was really nice. But normally in the winter, I'm usually like trying to sell paintings or something like that, something that I don't have to stay out late for. But I do have a heated jacket. Very uncommon, but I have one specifically for this job. I got it as a gift last year from a friend. So,
you know what I'm thinking?
Yeah.
I'm thinking you can make yourself like a little go-kart with a heater hand that you can use during wintertime. Just when do people come out here in wintertime too?
Oh yeah, I have several photos to show that also.
So how do you draw in the wintertime? Cold?
I have gloves and I have I have a heated jacket.
Wow.
Like I said, that's really the only thing that I can say that'll keep me.
Man, you special, man. Be honest with you, man. Now you say you don't have social media.
No, I don't do social media.
You let the universe does.
The universe does social media. This was the first day I set up in Times Square. It was July 7th, 2018. Very special day. At 7:02 p.m. is when I took this photo of this young man and his daughter, and he was my first client. I was the first one to get a client, and that was the photo that I took to draw. The second one was this little boy here, and that was at 9:28. So that day I did him, and it took me 1 hour and 20 minutes to draw his picture, which was very unfortunate because normally at home that's fine, but when you're out on the streets doing this, it has to be fast.
Wow.
So one of my now good friends, Chinese friend, he's very tall, he's very good with portrait work. He said to me, he looked at me and he goes, if you want, he said, you're not bad, you're good. But if you want to be better and you want to be faster, he did just like this. He said, here. And I would never forget it in my life. And I thank him to this day, and I always will thank him. And if I ever get to a certain point in my life, I would probably just randomly drop off money to him. But he gave me 2 pieces of charcoal that night, and he said, work with this. Once you get the hang of this,
so what's your average time for drawing a portrait now?
Now I'm at a well done portrait, something more like that.
Yeah.
I'm at 35 minutes.
Wow.
Which is really good because I've been practicing to get down to about 20.
Yeah.
So I'm at 35, 40 right now, which is I'm satisfied with that.
Have you ever had people on Q before?
Kill me?
No, on Q online. Like,
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, you missed it. Just 2 days ago, it was really crazy. Today, bye. Today is slow only because it's Wednesday. I'm here mostly on the weekends. Sometimes I don't really. I do come out during the week, but if during the week it's pretty slow during this time because all the kids went back to school. It's not like the on season. It's kind of like now going to off season. So yeah, I do.
Wow.
I do.
To be honest with you, I'm very, very happy for you. Finding your passion, and you find a way to turn your passion to something that is, making you an income. It's a very, very, I don't know how to say it, but I just feel like it's something very, very inspiring at the same time. So if you had to advise, young, kids, what would you say to them, man?
I want to say this. Do what makes your soul happy. Do what makes you happy. And if it's no longer making you happy, please exit yourself and try something else. Never give up on your dreams. Never give up on your goals, no matter what that role entails for you. So it could be a lot of things that go on even in your life. Sometimes you have to just keep a strict focus, right? So yeah, pretty much.
So last question: is there like an age limit to people's
Never.
dream, fulfilling their dreams? Never.
Never. You could switch up at any time, and that's
Wow.
me. I have multiple talents. I do multiple things. Art is not, drawing is not the
It's
only
just one
thing.
of them.
It's just one of them. Jack of all trades, master of one.
Don't let go down, because he made you special. You know, you're specially made. So don't let him down. Try your best to make sure you know, get to all your potential, and yeah. It's nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you
SJ,
too,
right?
TM.
SJ. Wow.
TM,
Nice.
right?
Yeah. TM trademark. And if you put ATM,
Then you get to
it's
go.
a pleasure, man.
It's
This
really
is
nice
Central
talking
Park,
to you.
right?
Yeah, this is
Central Park, New York City. So you had it. Thanks.